Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Knitique Yarns here in Elk Grove, California. Coming to you live on Friday. I'm excited. I'm going on a little trip after an early exit tomorrow to see a comedian in Reno, Nevada. So that's kind of exciting. And we're spending, I was putting on my bracelets. We are spending an extra night there, so 2 nights, which is great for vacation, but then you really have no down day at your house to get things done, but I'm excited. I looked at the weather. It's a little crisp, so I'll get to wear pants and sweaters, and it's a little cold in the boutique today. It definitely cooled down last night, but I'm so excited to see everyone live, and we're just in a good mood today. I've even been to Staples to organize the back room with Kristen, and I'm picking out what project I'm going to bring on my vacation. I'm just going to say this for everyone. I don't know if I'm going to finish my skull sweater because this week I needed to get it on the machine before then, and I've been working on Turkey Day classes. So it may be next year. It may be this year. I may wear it in November.
I might wear it for Christmas just because
it's
funny.
But it won't be, maybe I'll bring our unicorn costumes for Tuesday. Don't forget Tuesday, everyone. We have, we should say trick or treat, but it's really a treat and a treat. Anyone who comes in or purchases, we have a present for you. And we even have a really good treat.
You have to tell me what I'm supposed to wear to be able to wear said inflatable costume.
Clothes.
Well, okay, but fitted leggings, clothes.
No, whatever you want to wear.
Jeans and a t-shirt.
Whatever you want to wear. I mean, the thing is, you want to be dressed work appropriately because you might not want to wear it the whole time because the head.
I know. How are you going to do anything?
I'm going to do my live in it. It's going to be hysterical.
It's going to be the most hilarious video ever.
Listen, if it's ridiculous, I'll take it off. But I think it's just going to be funny. Okay, so we have that going on. Let's see. We have sign-ups for our beautiful sweater. We've already started sign-ups for that. Anna put together some kits for this.
We talked all about them yesterday if you want to see all the beautiful colors that we went over.
Yeah. Maybe we'll put them together in
we didn't actually kit them because everybody needs different quantities for the yarn. So that's a little too complex for the computer.
Yeah. But if you need help, we would love to help you. I think it's a beautiful design. And, who'd have thought the colors Anna put together. This is what's nice about colors, right? Those traditionally would not be put together, but they look great.
Right? Fabulous.
Thank you, Karen. Karen, wait till you see me in my rainbow unicorn costume. You need to come in so you can trick or treat with us. Oh my gosh, I just love that. I love trick or treating. And I think I'm not going to be with Everly this year, which is a bummer. She's doing something with cousins. So maybe I'll give out candy.
You can take me trick-or-treating. I look like a kid.
Maybe not a 10-year-old, Anna. But you do look young. I mean, you could pass for a teenager.
I chaperoned with my stepdaughter trick-or-treating, and people kept going, where's your bag? I'm like, I'm the adult. They're like, where's your bag anyways? I'm like, okay, fine.
I'll give it to people.
I finally gave up and just was like, okay, I'll just let them give me candy because everybody was demanding I take candy from them.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, let's talk about our grand prize. We're almost there. We're going to be giving this away live on Wednesday, November 1st. I'll get to do it. I'm super excited. We have our grand prize we give away once a month. They're normally valued at a little over, somewhere between $100 and $200. I don't remember how much this one is, but
I think it's $135 or so. I might put it on there, but who knows?
All right, so we're going to talk about it really quick because you guys have been hearing about it every day. Everything is available in the store. We have two beautiful skeins of yarn. This is a gorgeous Laine de Nord watercolor sock. There is a spot in the middle, a 1 yard section that tells you if you want identical socks. But here's what we created out of 1 skein or 1 cone and 1 beaded silken sequins. This is Susan knit this. I think it's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Easy. If you have not done Pebble Beach, lots of gorgeous tricks for you for that. We also have a skein of Alexandra, the Art of Yarn in Black Butte, undyed. That's the silver. And just a reminder for everyone, Alexandra is going to be in town for a 2-day impromptu trunk show on Wednesday and Thursday next week. This will be the last time she visits the boutique for the year. And there is going to be lots of gorgeous yarn. This is your opportunity to get sweater quantity. If you are not local, you can reach out to us. We will do a FaceTime video with you to help you shop her selection, which amazing. It's a really amazing opportunity. She's got a gorgeous Stellalina that I'm super excited about for the holidays. I would like to do a sweater out of that. I think I tried to last time, but we ran out of it. And also she's dropping off, you guys won't be able to see it, but our first Small Business Saturday exclusive is coming in, and then we get to knit our samples in plenty of time. And I can't even tell you how much joy that brings me. Like, we're a month out. 2 of the 3 Turkey Day classes, the patterns are essentially written. We know what we're doing. I'm working on the 3rd one, and bada bing, bada boom, we are organized. I love it.
The first one is on Ravelry.
That's right. First pattern is already on Ravelry. You can do your sign-ups.
The class is on the website. The second one, the pattern will not be on Ravelry today, but the class should be on Ravelry today.
Yeah.
So keep refreshing the calendar.
I mean, let's just give every one of the girls, give yourself a pat on the back. We are super organized this year, which I'm loving it. Hi, Cindy. Good morning. All right, so we're going to get all of this. Then we have 3 different patterns. All are either wraps or convertibles because that's the yardage that you're going to get in this prize. We have Montagne Arc En Ciel, which is a colorwork slip stitch wrap. I think it's beautiful, using a 7 series. We have Vinho Verde, which it's a play on stripes and opacity and fabric created. So there is a mohair with a merino cloud, and then we have Evening Glow Poncho, which is the most gorgeous Fibonacci sequence. They're beautiful, easy, fun. What I like about the yarns that we've chose is really it's hardly any work because this stripes, this is solid. It looks like you've done much more work than you actually did. We are also including our favorite accessory, the Class Supply tin,
which of course has the tin to keep everything inside. There is a 60-inch tape measure, or I believe 150 centimeters. Then there is a pair of the fabulous folding scissors, which are actually really good scissors. Everybody needs 2 or 3 pair of these, minimum. And then you have the iridescent rainbow ring markers that are snag-free. These are small and large. And then we have the locking stitch markers for when you need to mark a stitch, catch a dropped stitch, right side, wrong side, etc. And then, last but not least, we have one of our light up pens. This is a stylus on the end. That's also what you click to turn the light on and off. If you twist the end, oh man, I was getting good at this.
Sorry.
I think
I dropped the button.
There we go.
I'm trying to stay warm.
But I was getting good at doing it one-handed, and today was not my day.
That's okay.
So
we can't be on 100% all the time.
You twist the barrel here to get the pen tip in or out. See there, I did it. It is a rubber grip, so it's easy on your hands when you're writing with it. And we opened one up the other day because somebody asked. Yes, you can replace the ink inside. It takes those little skinny sticks.
Nice. And I just think this is a great gift for your favorite knitter.
Right? And,
yeah.
You know.
Knitter, crocheter, someone who's doing just about anything. Great opportunity to include that. I love this prize that we're giving away. We do a daily drawing. This is Glisser, which is a really fun, I'm going to say it's easy.
I think it's a 2-row repeat.
Oh, yeah. This is a 2-row repeat. It's a play on almost like a rib stitch. Wow, you're warm. Oh,
Camera person gets hot. That's like the rule. There's a secret heat shield around us when we're holding the camera.
Because I am like, whoo, my fingers are cold.
It's a workout holding your arm up for a whole hour, apparently.
It is. Look at that. Your arms are going to get even more toned. All right. So this pattern is 3 different sizes of a cowl. It is reversible, which we love. We knit it out of a Noro, which I think is fantastic. Originally Okunoshima. But we have a beautiful skein of a retired color yarn. Actually, this is called Silver Thaw. It's 50% wool, 25% Angora, 25% nylon. And look at the gorgeous colors. We already wound it for you to make it nice and easy. We've circled. You're going to have enough to do either the gaiter or the necklace. And I just love I love the pumpkin color in here, a little bit of burnt orange, evergreen. We have some of my favorite chartreuse. We have the gorgeous charcoal gray and then snow white added into it. Beautiful. It is a self-striping Noro, and I just think it's so beautiful. So one lucky winner is going to get this one, and how you get entered to win is every time you react to the video, you're going to get 1 entry for every reaction. Every time you comment on the video, whatever that is, hey Lynn, you're going to get 5 entries for every time you comment. Oh my goodness. Oh, Nancy says she has that. Nancy, this would be a great pattern for you. 2-row repeat. One of the repeats is pearl. And then you can forward this.
It worked once yesterday without
It did.
shrinking.
I like that. And you can share now. This really benefits people that you know that don't have a local store, and it helps spread Knitique, which we are very thankful for. We need to reach more people to share the love. Share to my friends, share to my stories.
Because everybody needs yarn.
Yep. There you go. And that is going to give you 11 entries for that. Thanks for sharing, everyone. Even if you are watching later, so you're watching a replay, make sure you put in #replay, and then you can still comment. We get everything set up by about 9 o'clock in the morning. So even if you're watching it after the fact, as long as you're commenting and doing all that, you still get entered to win all the prizes. So we really appreciate that. We didn't even talk about how they get entered to win the grand prize, though.
We shiny squirreled.
Yeah.
All right. I'll tell you guys that.
Thank you.
So how you guys get entered into the grand prize drawing, and no, you saw it already. It's not this beautiful set of needles. Every time you make a purchase, big or small, in person, online, or over the phone, you get 1 entry, and it is cumulative. So the more purchases you make, the more entries you get. And then we tally those all up together on November 1st to see who our lucky winner is via the Fancy Schmancy Wheel of Names. I'm going to go with this Fancy Schmancy because it let us make it our colors.
I love it.
It let us make it pink and gray. We didn't do green because that's hard to read the font on.
All right. So this is based off of yesterday's video where Anna shared the gorgeous options for her beautiful new sweater that she test knit for Iris.
Rock the Casbah.
And really not hard. Okay. I'm just saying, like, I just saw something. It's like a monkey. like here's the ears. Hold on, I just saw it. These are the eyes, the nose, and then there's like a little boop.
It's funny, when I was showing this one to Cheryl, she saw that as a turtle, like one side's the head, one side's the tail.
It could be a turtle.
This is like looking at clouds.
This is a
we
nose
all see different things. Yeah,
and the eyes.
There's a cow right there. That's a cow. You can see his ears, like they're sticking up on either side.
Yeah, I see like if anyone played Crash Bandicoot, the guys who's like they call them the native, but whatever. I see that.
If you turn it upside down, you see totally different faces too. There's a spot that looks like a goat.
That's a nostril, right? So here's the two nostrils right there.
Yeah.
The nose. Oh, it's so crazy. I love stuff like that. All right. Rock the cat.
Shelly said looks like E.T.
It's just fun.
Yeah, there's like so many things that you start seeing in that one as you're working on it. Because when you're working on it, it's upside down, so you see different shapes and faces.
I do want to point out, everyone, that really having your background be a semi-solid is going to make this pop out much better. Instead of, I know I've seen some people that have 7 series or, you know what I mean, more of a variegated.
And they're pretty, but your eye goes, do I look at the top part? Do I look at the bottom part?
With
where
this,
do
it's
I
like,
look?
this fades to the background. This is what pops out. All right. So let's see, based off of yesterday's great video, who's going to be the winner of this?
Kathy Delgado.
Oh my gosh, I love.
You are a local peep, so you get to stop by the boutique Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and just let us know that you won a prize, and we'll pull it out of the cabinet for you. Now, if you're not local and have won recently, or if you win in the future, the way you collect your prize is when you place an order at KnitiqueYarns.com, there is a section called Notes, and you just type in there that you won a prize. That tells us to go pull that out for you, and then we pack it up with your order and send it on its way in one of our pretty pink packages. I did want to go back and answer a question I saw. We are only getting these, I think they only come in the black case. I think because Jilda's letting us borrow these, and I don't think they sent them to her in a case, so she stuck them in a case that she already had. So we will be getting these in the black case in both the 5-inch and the 3.5-inch. You can pre-order them right now. They are not in stock yet, but I have a feeling we might be sold out of some of them before we even get them.
Yes, we have one left of one of them.
Yeah, so if you're waiting for something to stop you, don't wait.
Don't wait too long because they'll be gone. And the reality is we won't be able to reorder them in time for Christmas again. Because it's never
that fast. Like,
I swear they said the summer, because I saw these first in March when I was in Germany.
I remember seeing them in not the current Noro magazine, but the one before that. There was ads for them in there.
Yeah, and I'm almost positive we did the black case.
We did.
I don't order both cases. That's silly. So it's just easier just to have one. All Halloween. I just want to put this out there right now for people who are waiting. All Halloween is now 50% off. So it's not too late to be able to get some goodies. We've got some of the pins. You guys could buy these and save them for next year. We've got these cute little scrunchies. 3 scrunchies, 50 per, I don't know, what is that, $2.50? We have the Death by Caramels, Holy Toledo. That's a great price. Those are amazing. We've got more of the lollipops. And don't let me forget, grab one of those pumpkin lights because I do want to write one out for Everly. Okay.
And then we only have 2 styles. Oh, they probably can't hear me. Only 2 styles of those fabulous glow-in-the-dark socks left.
Yep.
I was like, I don't have the microphone. Y'all can't hear me.
Yeah. So there we go. So 50% off until while supplies last. So I'm excited about that. Today we decided to talk about our favorite accessories. We have lots of yarn that we could talk about, but this is kind of something that is near and dear to our heart, and I feel like sometimes accessories get looked over, But just like your significant other, that the perfect tool makes your job easier, that is how it is with knitting or crochet. The perfect needle for the yarn that you're using can make or break your project. And so it's kind of along those same lines. We're going to talk about things that we believe make our knitting easier. And we're going to start out with our amazing stitch markers, and not just the pretty princess ones, like the ones that actually help you. And this is probably one of my favorites because people lose track of what piece is what when they're doing top down. You can pin them to your work. We've included bulb station pins to make it easier, and I just think they're fantastic. So I'm going to let Anna talk a little bit about these.
So these fit up to a size 10 needle, and then they also have the bulb pins for pinning directly into the fabric, but this is for like your average top-down sweater, or so it would work with the bottom-up ones too.
It would.
Like Wallaby.
Good job, Elizabeth.
So there's a left sleeve, a right sleeve, a left front and a right front for cardigans, a back, because most sweaters only have one back, and then a front if it's a pullover instead of a cardigan.
This just helps you not lose track of where you are. Elizabeth just commented she ordered the 3.5-inch set of the rainbow.
They're getting slim pickings, you guys.
The reason why we have the bulb pins, a lot of times on these, I'm not actually putting them on the needle. I'm putting them on the actual fabric, and then I move it up as I go. It just helps you not get confused.
The nice thing with it having the pins also means that if you're doing a crochet sweater, you can use them on that as well.
I'm getting Reynards right now.
Oh no,
because my hands are so cold. Okay, here we are.
We have, this one's definitely handy for the crocheters. I don't even know if I can get them all spread out for you guys to see them all, but it is all the sizes of the crochet hooks from, I believe, C through K.
And I like to have those pinned onto my crochet project so that I remember what hook I'm using, because unlike my knitting needle that stays on, the hooks disappear. I lose hooks like nobody's business.
And they also have the millimeter size on the back, so if you have any of those hooks that don't say both, you can just flip it over to find the correct size as well. Because that drives me nuts when my hooks don't tell me both, and then I end up with a pattern that says with a 5mm hook. I'm like, I don't know what that is.
You're like, you're Nico.
I don't have that memorized. That is too much information. These are really handy, especially if you like Marie Green's patterns, because she is a designer that likes to say knit to marker A, marker B, like she designates those locations, and then you have a unique one for your beginning of round. So if, especially Marie Green, but I know Susan said she's done a couple shawl designers that they do the same thing, so these come in handy for marking out the sections when they start giving you those letters. This was originally for the lemon spritz, so it has the cute little mirror lemon marker.
What a good Vanna I am right now.
This was the one we originally did for the V-back tee.
Yes.
But very handy for like top-down raglans, bottom-up raglans. Lots of people end up getting 4 of these so that you have them for all 4 points on the sweater. But you have one that says sweater knitter. You have this cute pink and green chevron short sleeve top. Then you have make one right and left with this little ribbon showing how the yarn overlaps when you pick up that bar so that you're making sure you're doing those correctly. And then a knit 2 together and an SSK. Then We have the handy dandy, I think we call this technical marker.
Yes.
I'd flip it over to look, but then I'll mess up how pretty you made them. There's 2 beginning of rounds, because we know you do more than one project at a time. What? There's 2 right side markers, because again, who only does one project? That's very rare. Those people are the unicorns. And then wrong side markers as well. These have the rings to put on the needles, or they have the bulb pins to attach to the fabric to make them more versatile for the various purposes.
You are correct. That is the technical set.
Oh, phew. Because I was like, I wanted to pick it up and look at the sticker, and then I'm like, well, then I'll make it so you can't see the markers.
I love these ones. This was inspired by a customer.
These are done in a really fun iridescent mirror, because why not have fun with it? But this set has 25, 50, actually 2 50s, a 75, and 2 100s. Really handy for when you're casting on, because if you're casting on 400 stitches, if you don't lose count, then you might be the best counter out there, because I lose count after about 10.
Mm-hmm.
So you put these on. I like to put them on with the bulb pins. You can do it with the rings also, but I like them with the bulb pins because then I can get up to 100 and be like, okay, I have to keep going, and I can move the 25.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can get up to 200, so my second 100, and I can still move the 25. So if you use the pins, you can move them along as you go. Make it much easier to count the 400 stitch cast on.
Yeah. I love this one. People always wonder, why do we have all these 10s? This is for when you're doing sleeves, a back and a front, a right side and a left side. Every 10 rows, you put a marker. So then when you go to match, you guys, match by rows, not by inches, because inches, liar, pants on fire. Mm-hmm. Because you could stretch it out more. It could be on, one time you're measuring it on this slick surface, one time you're measuring it on a pillow, one time it's bent over. So you, whatever one is your first one, that is in 10s, and you can take them out. Like at first I do 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and then I'll take it out. So it's really like 20. And then when you do the next one, you put the markers in. So you're not having to count your row count, or you're not bringing it in and asking us to count. This just helps you be a little more independent, and so that things match. I have had that happen where my sleeves were different because I didn't measure them the same. You know, because it could be I measured it over my lap as I'm on an airplane, as opposed to just using my 10 markers, which makes it so much easier to do it like that.
These come in super handy if you're doing like any of the Amy Herzog custom fit sweater patterns too, because she will actually advise you, like, mark how many rows you've done.
Yep. What do you guys think? Is there something happened with this lotion? Like I've rubbed it in, and then all of a sudden my hands are wet again.
I'm like, what's the humidity level?
No, I know. Isn't that weird?
I'm like, what does my watch say?
All right.
Oh, yeah, the humidity's a little high. It's 70%.
Oh, no wonder, because it's like it's sticking to my hands.
Because, yeah, I'm like, the lotion doesn't normally do that, so there's a outlying factor here. We're a little humid right now because we actually had rain.
Yeah.
Like, it rained. That was nice.
This is the Selfish Knitting set.
Sometimes you should knit for yourself.
Sometimes.
So, well, okay, in my case, all the
you
time.
Always
but
do. I
some
love
of you
that.
people are generous knitters, and I'm so proud of you, but I am not one of you. So there's a make your own with a little yarn ball. There's mine, which if you've ever watched the Finding Nemo movie with the seagulls, you know exactly how to say that.
Mine.
There's the star that says not for you. There is I think this is the best one. Self-care is not selfish. And yes, it's for me.
I love, Lisa does really funny ones.
She does really funny leather tags on her stuff too.
I love it. Honestly, I think it's so great. Ooh, oh, these are kind of like our euphemisms or the Knitique set. This is the Knitique set, but you guys will definitely love these.
There is if you guys have been around a minute, then you know that we like to say squirrel when we are easily distracted by things, because that's from a Pixar movie.
Yeah.
With the dog getting excited about the squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
We have our sheep mascot, Damn Lamb, with his super curly coat. We have the little California with a heart right about where we are. We have a pink mirror skein that says Love Knitique, hashtag my LYS. And then a heart with hashtag Knitique Peeps.
Shelley, I think so too. I love the selfish markers. And Rita, we're so happy you made it on our live while we're live.
Sorry, Shelley. She said, oh great, now mine is going to be stuck in my head.
Speaking of squirrel.
This is like the epitome of shiny squirrel distractions. We have, this one's my favorite, the rainbow glitter squirrel silhouette. The silver mirror easily distracted, gold shiny, rose gold squirrel, and the iridescent mirror yarn ball.
Which set do you guys love? What are you using? What can't you live with? What are you going to add to your next purchase? I love this.
This is our sayings right here.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I say that all the time.
Super cute. I think we might say that at least once a video.
Yeah.
So excited.
Amazing.
And one that Danielle says every day.
Hello, lovelies.
Yep.
Okay.
It's too bad they can't be like, you know how with the Build-A-Bear they have that little thing that you record and squeeze the heart?
I love that.
Like, can we have little squeezy stitch markers that speak Danielle?
Hallmark has books. And I gave one to Everly when she was younger, but I'm going to record another one. So it's my voice, and I'm saying other things in it. So I'm not just following it. I'm like, bloop, bloop, bloop.
They're like, and go, Rogue.
Yeah. Okay, I love this one. This is the swatching set.
This is the Anna wants to sell this set to everyone set.
Yes.
Some of the things people say to me when I tell them to swatch just make my soul die a little bit.
I have something to say about swatching. One of our peeps is going to a workshop in Colorado by a famous designer. And this is a sweater designing workshop that she's paying big bucks for. So here's how they have to do their swatch.
I'm so happy about this.
8 by 8 swatch.
Inches, they mean, not stitches.
8 inches by 8 inches. You measure it. You wash it, block it. You measure it, you hang it up for 24 hours, and you measure it. And that's the swatch that you actually go off of, the 8 by 8 hanging. Now, I'm going to be clear, we don't do that. But I love that idea. If it were something that's super fitted, you would do it. I mean, like I'm bringing a new sweater on my vacation, and I probably am not going to swatch, but I've knit this one yarn so much, I already know what it's going to be. I'm so excited to show you guys.
I need to start doing the hanging it up thing.
I love that idea because some of it, like cottons,
rows, and that's how I end up with a linen top that I can.
Who was she taking a class from? Ann Budd.
So this set, because we got distracted, squirrel. Swatch. It's not a 4-letter word because I say that word and everybody groans like I just said the worst swear word out there. I'm like, it's not even 4 letters, you guys. This is the question I get asked all the time, and it is usually about 2 rows, maybe 4. Is this big enough? No, it's not. Keep going.
Cindy Pert.
Susan.
No, it
size matters.
It's not big enough if you don't want it to matter.
Right, like, do you care?
Do you want it to fit?
Does size matter to you? Do you want your sweater to fit? We have the 4x4 grid on the iridescent rainbow mirror because that's minimum what you should be swatching is 4 inches by 4 inches.
I mean, really 6.
You want a buffer on either side. So, like, when a pattern tells me 20 stitches in 4 inches, I cast on 10 more than that. So yes. I cast on 30.
1.5 times what it says.
Because you need to be able to measure 4 inches in the middle, not edge to edge, because your edges roll, and that is misleading.
Rita says she saw someone who swatched a cowl for her in the round. That is absolutely correct. If you're doing a circular in the round sweater, it needs to be swatched in the round, and you might as well just do a cowl.
Yeah, or a hat. You might as well do something that's in the round, because you're going to use a lot of yarn on that swatch anyway. Yeah. And then hashtag blocking saves fit, because I can't tell you how many times somebody brings me in a sweater and they're like, this isn't going to fit. And then I block it and they're like, oh, it fits. Like, I know. Water is magic.
All right.
This is like our Power of Positivity set, because having little positive reminders everywhere is very good for your mental well-being. We have the Every Moment Matters. Normal is boring. Simply blessed. Be positive, and the beautiful shiny gold mirror that says life is beautiful.
We need a set. And I want to say, you guys, if we're open for you to give us options of sets, we need a honey set, like a bee set.
Oh, okay. I'm like a honey set.
Like be positive.
Like, calling your significant other honey, and I'm like,
no,
I don't get it.
No.
And then this one is for all of our Casapinka fans, because we know there are lots of you. We have one that just says Casapinka. We have like the little silver star with little silver stars in it, if I can get this to focus. Maybe not. There's a little silver star glitter in there. There's the No Drama Queenin, which if you followed Casapinka for very long, you totally understand why that one's in there. There is the pink glitter airplane, because she really likes airplanes. She's kind of an airplane nerd.
She likes to sit there and just watch the planes take off. It's very therapeutic for her.
And then we have the little Sharon from Security badge that has OOTP for Officer of the Paw. Oh my gosh, there's more.
A few more.
We have, this is another very Knitique set. We have the Easy Peasy Lemon, because we say that all the time, and, the full saying is Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy. Then we have the Knitique Peeps with lots of little hearts. We have the Knitique Friends. We have the Gold Heart Collective member. And then we have the Silver Glitter with the pink filled in engrave of our little Damn Lamb yarn ball, just like is on our tape measure.
Anna makes these. These are hand painted.
These take a minute. That's why you will not see a lot of painted ones, because those are the most time consuming.
Now, since you found the paint pens, it's a little easier.
It's better, but it is still not foolproof.
My hands were so cold, I had to get on my Autobahn gloves. So nice. And they're tucked in all the way up here.
Woo! She might stay warm now.
Yes.
Because Angora is very warm.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe last but not least for the markers today, we have our puppy dog set with the little peeking stockinette dog going, what you doing? The dog with the end of the yarn ball in its mouth like a leash, like, stop knitting and walk me, please.
Mm-hmm.
The gold mirror with the puppy dog in a sweater. We kind of did that in a silhouette that would look like Danielle's dog. Mm-hmm. Not that we've ever stuck him in a sweater.
No. He probably would like it.
We should get him a thunder shirt.
Thunder shirt. Yeah. He needs I think I have one.
Then we have the dog bringing you your knitting needles, very proud of himself, probably with chomp marks in it.
Yeah.
And then the dog playing with the ball of yarn, because it's a ball.
Rita, this is one of our Whispery hat kits with and our pattern Autobahn using 100% French Angora.
So yes, Angora only.
Patty Palmer knit them for us. So I need to have them a little further down, but My fingers are cold, so I'm pulling them up. But they really, on my hand, they're like this, right?
Yeah, they normally fit a little more.
But I'm like, okay, pull them up because my hands are cold. Okay, this is probably my favorite accessory, I'm going to say. I love these AddiToGos. They are point protectors. You can use them on straights, circulars, double points. How they come, and I love that it's a heart. It comes with this springy heart. So watch, it's like this. You push it down. There's a smaller one, so you get one big and one small. Here's how it works. Pretend your work's on here, and you like to live dangerously like me and not use regular point protectors. All you're going to do is push down, insert the tips, and you let go, and guess what? It stays on. It ends up pushing your work down. So it doesn't matter what size needle. This is an 8, so the small one goes up
to an 8.
It's a 000 to an 8. The large one does a 9 to 15. Really, once you use these, you're going to wonder how you knit and brought your stuff around, how you did it before. Because it
how did you live without them?
That's right. This is the AddiToGos. And I love that it's a heart. It's a great little stocking stuffer, Valentine's gift. Hat and mitts. Rita, you would get 2 kits, and you're going to have a little bit of leftovers.
Yep, because one kit makes a hat with a little leftover, and one kit makes a pair of gloves with a little bit
2 whispery kits. And I mean, we made these long. I want to show you guys, because that's, if you've lived anywhere cold, you're not stopping like this, right? They're not shorties. You make them long so you can tuck them into your shirt. So 1 for the mitts, 1 for the hat. Okay, highlighter tape. This is a little known secret. We are using these to kind of track our pattern. If you are a paper pattern person, which I am, like I just printed out my project for my next one, and I'm going to write all over this, but this will help me keep track of what row I'm on. I put it in a point protector, I use the highlighter tape, and I move it along.
It works really good if you have them in those plastic page protectors, because then it doesn't pick up any of the ink from any loose ink that is not all the way soaked in from your printer.
Yeah.
And that way you can keep using it through the whole pattern.
I also like to cut off a big piece and fold over one on both sides, so then I can easily pull it on and off. It kind of gives a little tab. Highlighter tape, it is such a winner. You can write on it, but it's originally they were using them for quilting, and I'm not sure why, but for knitting, it is wonderful. We've just got a few more, and then we're going to talk about a few things. This is the Lantern Moon Ebony set. One of the things people don't realize is when you're doing a cable needle, you want to use the cable needle if you're knitting off it the same size as your project or as close as possible. So the Lantern Moon is ebony. There's grooves in it, so it doesn't slide off, and it's not, it also, your yarn doesn't get stuck, but this one comes with US 3, 6, and 8. And really, last but not least, our favorite accessories that people always want but never buy for themselves. This is what you should put on your wish list. If you did not know, our website, Knitique Yarns, does have a wish list that you can put things on there and send it to your favorite people on things that you want. We have a Swift, which is the hand holder. And then we also have the ball winder. So the blue one is the person here. I know you've been this person. It comes off your finger. You start moving your thumb. Holder. And then this is the person that's right there. You go. You have, if you're gonna only get one, and you have a lot of skeins, I would do this one.
Yeah, because you really, I guess you could, but it'd be very hard. You really can't wind off of a skein without something holding it stable from collapsing in on itself. So if you can only get one at a time, you get your umbrella swift first, and then you get your ball winder second.
All right, let's talk about what classes we have coming up, because Saturday from 11 to noon, I'm going to be teaching the Arboost hat, which was made with one of our Whispery hat kits. But if you want, you could use worsted weight yarn that you have in your stash. Pre-work is super easy. Cast on, work your ribbing. We're going to do the increase row in class, changing to the larger needles in class, and teaching you the pattern. This is a quick little 1 hour, easy.
Look at all your colors.
So many beautiful colors. Now I want to say this. The French Angora is gone. Like, we bought so much of it because it was a limited. This farm is no longer producing the fiber. So we bought everything that we could. I want a sweater out of it. It's just so beautiful to knit with. You do get good stitch definition, but the halo that you get off of French Angora is just crazy good.
There's a sweater by Tin Can Knits that'd be perfect for this. It has like that leafy lace pattern going sideways.
Ooh.
Around like the shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's called Blush. I might be wrong.
I love that idea. All right, next we have the Twisted Stitches Bulky Beanie, which is a week from Saturday on November 4th. It is a 1 hour class.
So you can see the twists leaning to the right, and then the twists leaning to the left, so you get this like overlapping stitch pattern. Little 1x1 ribbing, twist, 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 all the way up to the top, and then some decreases. This one calls for bulky weight yarn. I knitted it before the bulky weight yarn started coming in, so I had double stranded some worsted weight, but it definitely is much easier to do if you just do it in bulky and single stranded.
All right. Whew. We have the Diminishing Lace Shawl, Tuesday, November 7th.
That's this one with the gorgeous Noro Geshi. It takes 2 skeins. And we did put this little note because they tell you to do a provisional cast on so that you can go back and bind off this edge later.
No.
That is a waste of time. Please just do a regular long tail cast on and save your sanity. But we'll teach you this beautiful lace pattern, this beautiful textured pattern, and the shaping that you do as you go. We did make this one 2 hours since you are starting at the high stitch count and going down.
We don't have the sample. Maybe I need to knit that this weekend. We have the dropped sideways knitted necklace, which is coming. There should be a picture on our, we'll show you in a minute, on our class calendar page. So that's exciting. We also have the second series of the Persian Tiles Crochet Along. It's not too late to join. That we actually had like 2 or 3 people join in the last week. If you're using your own yarn, you're able to just pay for the class and get access to that.
I'm like, where's the turkey day hat?
I'm wearing it.
Oh, it's on your head.
Because I'm cold and there's no sign and it's not displayed, so we're gonna get it jazzy. Turkey Day number 1. I'm sorry, I love this. I actually designed this in July?
Something like that.
And it's just kind of sat there. Even though,
It's because the notes disappeared for a while.
Yes. I'm remarkable.
Yeah.
All my notes are in my remarkable.
We figured it out. So now it's a Turkey Day class.
Anna reverse engineered it. So thank you, Anna. So let me just show you guys. How do you sign up for Turkey Day classes? Go to our website, knitiqueyarns.com. Scroll down. This is Turkey Day number 1, the bulky hat. If you want to do it via Zoom, there's 50 spots originally. I think we're maybe halfway sold out on those ones. And there's no charge for this. This is my gift to you to not be stressed out about your family being there or all the crap you have to do. So you just click on here, put in your goods. Oh my gosh, look at that cute model. Super fun, easy to do. I love, love, love this. I want to take note of this little thing right here. This is really important to us because we get lots of last minute scrambling, can't find the Zoom link. You need to put this no-reply@zoom.us in your email contacts, and then it won't go to spam or junk filtering, which really helps us tremendously. Shout out to Anna and Susan who do most of this. Look at, they've made it great, right? Oh, where's the yarn? Just click here. Oh, you need needles? Click here. Stitch markers are here. Your pattern is available here.
Keep scrolling. There's your pre-work.
Here's your pre-work. Cast on and work the ribbing. Beginner means you know how to cast on and knit. I'm going to teach you everything else in class. Like we said, Turkey Day number 2 is going to be, the signups will be available.
It'll be right here.
We're going to have it here. And I want to show you the sideways knitted necklace. This is it. Now, this was not done in beaded silk and sequins. It's gorgeous. But can you imagine? It's like a showstopper.
Yeah, this would be like the Linen Whisper version.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not a glitter person.
Linen Whisper would be beautiful for that and a little bit more affordable.
You need about 220 yards, so that is 2 skeins of beaded silk and sequins or 2 skeins of Linen Whisper.
And even with the Linen Whisper, if you want a little glitzy glitz, look at this.
You could add in the paillettes. And so sometimes people think, ooh, how am I going to do drop stitches with sequins because they're going to get stuck. Look how tiny these sequins are. Like, they're not going to get stuck like they would if they were the big fat ones.
2 and 2 is what you need.
All right, let me show you guys what the color numbers are. Linen Whisper, this is color 31 Sage with the paillettes in color 72. So for our minty people out there, there's your combo. Oh, she's putting together more. She's gone rogue on me.
I have. I'm just so excited.
If you're
I just love this.
Berry pink person, Linen Whisper color 37 Berry with color 66 of the paillettes.
I'll do one more.
Okay. We won't let her go fully rogue because
there you go. This is a great class. I'm really excited about teaching this, but I think really fun gifts for your friends and for you, and it really dresses up your outfit.
Color 4, color 35 Thunder.
All right, so let's talk about what we are wearing, because I am just a supermodel of knitwear currently.
If we go much longer, she's going to have that pink sweater behind us on, too.
I'm just going to say menopause. Like,
I thought menopause made you hot, not cold.
Well, it's both, right? So people tend to run warmer. I'm running colder. And truthfully, I'm bare-legged, which is always what happens. I have a funeral to go to after work. So I'm wearing short sleeve black, but I have a jacket on. But currently, I've got a bunch of products. Here's our pattern, Autobond. This is made out of the Whispery Hat Kit, one kit. This is really easy pattern to do.
This is the color fuchsia, if you're in love with this electric bright pink.
Mm-hmm. I am wearing, and this is one of our patterns, this is after a trip that I did, Great Wall. You guys know? Great Wall of China. Most amazing thing probably I've ever seen. But not for the faint of heart for climbing, let me tell you.
Ooh, yeah.
You're dying. It was horrible.
I will skip that.
I was like, you guys go ahead. I'm going to sit here and knit. And literally, that's what I did. I sat on the steps and knit on the Great Wall of China. I'm wearing our new Turkey Day hat.
Dashed checkers.
Dashed checkers. We come up with some great names. And I love a palm. So we've got one of our palms. This is a real palm. We have faux palms also. And then there's the palm button on the inside, because that's the thing. As great as this palm is, it's totally stable because of our palm button and the ties.
Without the button, they are very flippy floppy, and you end up with more like a tail. I
literally was just going to say flippy floppy. Yeah, they don't. It looks like it's haphazard and it's on its last legs.
It looks droopy and sad.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll show you what Anna's wearing, and Susan's going to be making her way to the front, because you're going to want to see what Susan finished.
Oh, yes. I'm wearing shaved ice. I'm so grateful it's finally sweater weather. I missed my sweaters.
Sweater weather!
This one is 4 colors. I used Merino Cloud because I love Merino Cloud. And it had a beautiful gradient. Every section is a different stitch pattern, so about the time you're like, I'm tired of doing yarn over, knit 2 together, count, SSK, yarn over, you're done. You move on to some slip stitches with tucks, then you move on to some garter with tucks, and then you move on to just really simple slip stitches and a v-neck.
And I love the v-neck on you, and I love how she combined the colors. She just did a couple rows. One row, one row, one row, and that kind of gives you the gradient look. Do a twirl,
and
it's beautiful in the back too.
The one row is in the pattern, so you don't have to try to figure anything out.
There you go.
All I did different was the split hem, because once you go split hem, you can't go back.
Once you split.
Oh, no.
All right. Gorgeous.
This is a brand new test knit for Casapinka.
Coming soon.
It is not released. Please do not ask us where it is. It's not out yet. Super fun. One skein of Akari.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is a new color I don't think we've talked about. Have we?
I don't think so. But
not talked about that
now's your chance to get, if you love a quick knit, right? Worsted Weight.
Quick, yeah.
Yeah. Brand new, not released test knit. So we do our best to test the patterns before they're even available, so you guys get Knitique quality testers, and we give feedback. Let me tell you, we are feedback queens, but we love it. So I just want to say thank you for watching us for our live. We always appreciate it. There is such love for all of you from here, everyone who works at the boutique. We're shipping our packages within 24 hours. We're on fire lately. It's really exciting. I mean, everything's going pretty smoothly. Knock on Melanie. The boutique is open 11 to 5 today, 11 to 5 tomorrow. You are always welcome to come sit and knit and crochet with us. If we have a class going at our beautiful class station, we have gorgeous pink velvet chairs for you to rest your bum on, and they're squishy. I absolutely love these chairs. They're great to sit on. We'd love for you to hang out with us. So many exciting things are coming up through the woodwork in the next year, 2024. You guys are going to have your minds blown with what we're doing, but we're so excited to share our news with you. Next week we will be we'll be sharing something super special that I can't wait. Have an amazing day. We'll see you soon. And remember, you're having a bad day, just sit back, relax, knit a little bit, crochet a little bit, and take time for you. Bye-bye.